and Cure Beam. Prepare yourselves, for we are now entering the Ocean Palace. Deep beneath the waves. Ever so close to Lavos. Ah. That ominous fucking music. And once you save, your chapter begins. Lavos beckons. It's time. The black energy grows. Something scary is waking up. Just so you know, you're not on a time limit. Shala, raise the power of the Mammon machine to over 9,000. What, are you stupid or something? Shala, you dare to disobey me? I know you can do it. Alright, alright. Oh, what bright splendor! The incredible power of Lavos. Shala does not seem to appreciate that at all. Well, I mean, she has to go over 9,000. But here you go, that fucking music is back, and it's fucking great. And I don't fucking care what you said about me saying things are great. It's great, I said it so, therefore it's correct, because my opinion is always right, right? Hey, that's how YouTube works, or so I've been told. Okay, in here we need to hit some switches, but around switches you may encounter djinns and barghests. Destroy the barghest first, as he acts as a shield for djinn. Once the barghest is destroyed, the djinn is a pushover. As you can see, they didn't even get to attack. Ah, remember these flying eyeball pieces of shit? Well, you may remember them from back at the sewer access. In fact, the guy in there was yellow, and he was about to report us on Sir Crowley. So now, we're dealing with his compadres of different colorations. This time around, remember how I said remember how the weaknesses worked for the beasts when we were about to enter Mount Vo? This time, it's different. If it's red, use fire, not water. The color of the scout determines what they're weak to. Every other type of element, they will absorb and immediately counterattack. So if you try hitting the red scout with electricity, for example, he will immediately counterattack, and you'll get a message saying absorb, something like fights all magic except this element, in this case fire. And I thought there was like a passageway down there. Maybe there is. I'm gonna check. But as you can see, use fire, the red scouts are not a problem at all. They're pretty weak. But if you use any other spell, they heal and they counterattack immediately. And it hurts. So don't let that happen. Oh, there is no passage here. Well, fuck me then. So the Ocean Palace, as you can see here, is quite something special. Shit is going down in here, and it's up to us to put an end to it before all is lost. You can skip a lot of the fights here, and I'm gonna try to do that, because there's no reason to stick around here for too long. Alright, put on that Kaiser arm. This is a mandatory encounter. For the mages, I think they're called. Let's see what they're called. Yeah, mages. For the mages, use only physical attacks. They're weak to those, and well, I believe they heal from any magic element, so you definitely want to avoid using elements against them. But wait a minute. I just used a non-elemental attack on one of the scouts. How come he didn't counterattack? Well, like I said, They counterattack when you use a wrong element. If you use physical attacks, however, they don't care. However, as you can see, using physical attacks is not a good idea because it takes too much effort. So what I want to do is switch teams. I want to get Marl in here because she's got that water. And now we have all three elements necessary to get past this area without much of a hassle. You need water, fire, and electricity to walk through here and defeat all the scouts without any trouble. I suggest you walk around here as well, because there are some chests that you can get and some free loot. Not to mention XP. See that loot? I want that loot. Hey, motherfucker. You didn't even butt into me. Hold on. How about I do the confuse attack? Let's see what it does. Well, as you can see, it does 4 attacks. And 4 times 378? That is quite painful for the poor mage. Put some ice on that blue scout, it's out of commission. Here's your XP and cash. They don't drop tech points though. Star Sword? What is that? Oh, it's a new weapon, that's what it is. Snag it while you can, make the most out of it. Okay, well we don't need to oh, it's an encounter, okay. I thought I got stuck for a moment. The yellow scouts can only be defeated effectively with electricity. So, you kinda don't have a choice in the matter. You'll always have Chrono in your team, at least on this version. So, just let them have it. Why is Luca hurt? What happened to her? Did I not fix her up since the last battle? I better do that now. Nice. Wait. Here we go. That should do it. The Ocean Palace is pretty big and there's quite a few enemies to deal with. So if you don't feel like you need to fight, because most likely you won't, like if you're at my level or higher, you definitely don't need to fight anymore. Then just try to bypass most of the encounters like I am. It's gonna be easier that way. Can't do any fucking attacks yet. Gotta wait. Come on, Chrono. There you go. And now I can use ice too. The fucking mages like to use lock. They're like one of the few enemies that actually do regular lock status ailments. Unlike Corrubbles who do lock all, which is a very uncommon status ailment. Oh yeah, in this area you also encounter new enemies, Thrashers. They're lackeys of Dalton, unfortunately. And if you don't get rid of their groups as fast as you can, every time you hit them, they'll do the multiple counterattack technique, which is annoying. It can hurt. But if there's only one of them, they can't do it. So if you can't get rid of all of them, try to get rid of most of them. Okay, and these guys. Is it even possible to dodge these guys? It looks like it is, but... Oh, it is! Guess you just gotta be patient. Oh shit, I got one. Ah, bastard. Well, I guess I'll be fighting 2 of them instead of 4. If you touch all of them, you fight all of them here. But since I did not... I only got 2. I was wondering for the longest time if it's even possible to bypass the bastards, because every time I tried to do that, I would just keep hitting them somehow, even though I could clearly see that I'm under them. It really bothered me for the longest fucking time. We don't seem to have a very distinct weakness, so just go with whatever is the strongest. Oh, you didn't die yet? You should have died! Get out the way! Ah, of course. Because we both got hit, we gotta both do the fucking counterattack. That's how they pile up all the damage on you and become fucking annoying. I think physical attacks work best on these guys. This one I did a attack that, but it didn't happen. Am I mistaken here? I probably am. Yeah, I hate these fucking assholes. I wish we weren't here. They always take up so much damn time. Feels like they want me to use Luminaire to get rid of them, but I don't want to use it. It uses a lot of MP. Alright, in this area, one of these statues will continuously pelt you with fireballs. Don't stick around for too long because they actually do drain your HP. It's just that you can't see it. Alright, and this is the last of the mandatory battles. In this staircase area at least. And it has another type of enemy, Lasher. Lasher. Alright, let's do Luminaire. Let's see how that works out. Need I say more? It does exactly what it's supposed to fucking do. The ancient red rock has been passed down through the ages. From it a magic pendant and a knife were made. We embody Melchior's dreams sealed within the knife. Now hurry if you plan to confront the queen. We're counting on you. Ah, interesting. So Masa and Mune are very closely related to Melchior. It's possible that it's just Melchior's dreams, because it is, well, after all, the Kingdom of Zeal, where dreams come true and all that shit. Ah, I can feel it. The pulse of eternal life. I feel it too when I turn on infinite health. Dark force. Wild energy. The prophet is distressed. That machine looks fucking weird. The Mammon machine, your majesty, it's too dangerous. Zap. Madre de Dio, what are you doing? Do not stop, Shala, we're almost there. Infinite lives will be ours. Zeal will have the glory it deserves. This sounds like someone who just got a trainer for a game that he can't beat. Too long have I waited for the victory. That sounds too fucking accurate, man. Is the music sounding different for you, or is it just me? Sounds like it's slightly differently pitched. I don't know. Sounds just a tad bit different. Maybe it's just me. I gotta check something. Still not dead? Get out of here, Jin. Here we go. Nice, nice. Is my headset being bonkers? I don't know, now it sounds normal. Maybe I'm just imagining things because the fucking rubble made me delirious. Let's not speak about them ever again. Ah, the elevator section. You think this is glass? It is? It's glass this time around? What the fuck? When I was checking it out on the DS version, it wasn't glass. It was holes. I've been lied to. Alright, we got an interesting predicament. There's two of each type. Use single targets. Simple as that. That is until you get rid of one of the types. After that, guns blazing, man. Now you might be thinking, well, there does seem to be a lot of water and electricity scouts, but not fire scouts. Why not just have 2 guys who can do water instead? So you can speed things up. Yeah, well, that's where the game likes you to be tricked and everything. It tries to trick you like that, but then once you switch out the party to be like that, it's gonna throw some red guys for you, and you're gonna feel like a dumbass. Just keep a balanced team. Take your time. The scouts, they can't do much. When they're not counterattacking, they only try to put you to sleep. And now, the obligatory defense on the fucking elevator? What is this, a fucking Streets of Rage level? A bit out of place if you ask me. Luminaire should put an end to the most of these creatures. Alright. Now we can get rid of the Jinn. And now we can get rid of the Jinn. There you go. Much better. Ah, the level ups. The level ups. We're just keeping coming in it. Good. I think that made sense in some grammatical language. Right? I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Oh, thank goodness he missed. There's nothing more annoying than somebody locking you out of your skill set. Fortunately, I still need to wait for Chrono, because there's a lightning fucker, and I can't do any other attacks while the lightning bitch is waiting. Because if I do, he's gonna counterattack, I will be hurt, upset, maybe even pissed off. And I don't want that. Lots of lapis. Lapis lazuli. Oh, here? See? See what I mean? Now there's suddenly reds all over the place. Don't switch. Like I said, keep a balanced team. This way, you'll be on top of it. And make sure that while you're dealing with enemies that you carefully target them. Because in this game's, in this version's case at least, whenever somebody dies, your cursor likes to switch targets for some reason. So be careful who you target. I had a case where I was about to target the blue guy, he switches to the red guy. Just because somebody else got killed in the meanwhile. Oh, that can be quite annoying. So, just take your time with these guys. They're not going away, they're not gonna do anything bad to you, as long as you keep a cool level head. And I know you're expecting some kind of a funny thing to happen where everything goes to shit, but unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. I think we're done with the elevator sequence, in fact. So, no, not gonna happen. Not this time, at least. I think there's gonna be a safe... Oh, not yet, not yet. So let's eat some ethers. Glug! Glug. But soon. Oh, there's a switchy ruiny here. It does nothing. That's because you need to first go to 2 other rooms and deal with the scouts. Oh, look at that. More of each type. Don't switch, just like I said. You need all 3 types. Luckily for you, these guys only show up here as far as I'm aware. Maybe in another one place. But that's about it. They're not common occurrences. But either way, you should probably always try to strike a balanced team regardless of who you're dealing with, because it's better that way. If somebody can't help you out with their element, you can then at least use them for something else. And they will be able to use their element, well, to protect themselves. It'll still give you some advantage. rather than having everyone just be one type, like all mages or all physical. Of course, in my case, it's kind of like all battle mages, but I like to say it's more like physical and magical combined, because Marl and Luca are pretty capable physical fighters at this point, but they're better off doing magic, regardless. Whereas Chrono, well, he can do pretty good magic attacks, but he's better off doing physical. I'm pretty sure you get what I mean. Once you hit all 2 of the switches, or should I say both of these switches, that would be more grammatically correct. Step on the middle switch and become Moses as you part the ocean of lava. And open the secret passage, the secret compartment. Don't worry, the lava cannot hurt you, you can't even walk close to it. Ah, this is where your save point is, before the big bad boss fight. But who are we fighting? Ah, that is a very good question indeed. You're about to find out. I don't know about you, but I always use a shelter before a boss fight. Just to make sure that I'm fully refreshed. So who's the boss then? Dalton, you motherfucker! Get out the way! You made it this far. Maybe I underestimated you. But this is the end. They will take care of you. Come, Golem Twin. Oh yeah, remember the first Golem fight? Well, unlike that one, this one you can win. And there's 2 of them. Remember, the law of whatever the fuck it's called again. The more enemies there are, the less competent they become.